Okay, hello guys. This is SlyDessertFox. I'm bringing you another Rome 2 Total War battle. This time it is between Epirus and the Getae. I am Epirus, and this is going to be the first of 3 battles I'm going to show you versus Romulus Dog. We had just got done playing him 3 times. He is a very good opponent. Very fun too. Very nice guy overall. So I'm gonna put this in slow mode for the start. Real quick, I have 3 mercenary Samnite or Italian swordsmen. These awesome looking guys. I remember them from the Rome 1 days. They were, I think, Samnite spearmen, but they look the same. And 3 mercenary Samnite warriors. These massive war elephants. 3 Thessalian cavalry. These were historically very crack units, very crack cavalry. And anchoring my flanks, I have 2 royal peltists. These awesome looking guys. One of the strongest infantry units in the game, and 3 of the famed Rhodian slingers with their awesome sombreros, I guess. My opponent, the Getae, you can see he spread his army out. He has a couple bow horsemen, 2 spear horsemen. Oh, for a second they didn't have riders. They're like ghosts. These guys look pretty cool. So heavy melee cavalry. A noble sword, another noble or mercenary axe warrior, and some falxmen. And these guys are very good on the charge and also very good against cavalry, unless they're charged by cavalry. They're very good in getting into the melee cavalry. Oh, he has more falxmen that are going to appear, and more noble swords. Right. And some spears. Right, so you can see up here, I am hopelessly outnumbered. I'm not sure if I even went for quality. I didn't want to bring any spears. I wanted to bring a different army, keep my opponent surprised. And because phalanx units are pretty useless in this game, sadly. Anyway, so of course, historically, Epirus would bring a core of phalanx. If you're going in the Pyrrhus's Epirot campaign day, or Italian campaign days against Rome, he would probably have a rear guard and flank of these guys, these Samnites and Italians. The Italians would usually be made up of Brutians and Lucanians, and then of course the Samnites. So these would represent more, they look more like Brutian infantry. But yeah. And of course he would have his war elephants that was provided by the Seleucid king Antiochus, and he would have the Greek cities in southern Italy, the Tarentines. Yeah, they would have their own phalanx and their own cavalry. They're the famed Tarentine cavalry. So I'm gonna put this out of slow motion. But yeah, so my opponent, he's going to start to move towards my flank. He's going to put all his forces towards the flank, and he looks like he's set the chart. He looks like he's going to go for a rush charge. On the other hand, I'm going to target him with my missiles, and I'm going to get ready to counter-charge. I considered launching a charge here with my Thessalians, but he's gonna stop his movement and brace, and you don't want to charge with braced infantry. At least with his spears all around, that would have been suicide. Might have to do nice close-ups here. An overview. You can see he outnumbers me. I should have spread out my lines more to make up for it. Right now, oh yes, right now we're gonna come in for our joint charges. Nice charge cam here. So the missiles rain in. Let's watch. Oh. Boom. Alright. Ah. Camera's messed up. Alright, so we're gonna counter charge each other here basically. I'm gonna try and flank around here with my cavalry. You can see his Falksmen do not stand up well in melee infantry, and they're going to break. And I am going... Ooh, look at that guy. I'm just going to feed these guys into here, I believe. Take on his spears and hopefully wrap up his flank before he can do anything with cavalry. You can see him doing the same thing here. He's going to get a nice counter charge. Oh, those mercenary explorers are going to destroy my Italian swordsman. Look at that. So you can see over here, I'm doing slightly better. I have my Royal Peltus. I'm not actually sure why these units are called Peltus. Historically, the Peltus were called Peltus because they used the Pelta shield, and these guys are clearly using the Aspis. If I know my shields correctly. Yes, they use the long Pelta shield. It's part of the reforms of the period between the Peloponnesian Wars and the rise of Macedon. Alright, you can see here I'm going to finally, probably way too late as his bow horseman started targeting him, launch my war elephants, and I'm just going to bulldoze them through everything. My goal is to keep them moving. I'm not doing a good job of that here, obviously. Now they're going to start moving. I don't want them to get bogged down. I don't know, where are they going? Oh. So I'm going to just whack these infantry. You see his bows coming in, and they're going to make my elephants run amok. And you see I'm getting... in the meantime, I'm going to get annihilated on this flank. Or no, I'm trying to hold the line. My Royal Peltus. My goal initially was to wrap up this flank and just hold the line on this flank, right on my right. While the wrapped left, you see he's going to bring his cavalry in, and this is my Thessalian cavalry. I'm trying to cyclocharge in, and soon he is going to bring his cavalry in. I should be sending these Peltus to do something soon. Okay, I did. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure which flank I lose. Yeah, you can see he's going to send his cavalry to take on my slingers, who were pouring fire into his noble swords. And my slingers, I told them to stand their ground, hoping they would, just by sheer mass alone, be able to fight his bow horsemen. But that's not going to work out well. You see my slingers are routing over here, and he's going to come in with a charge. Oh! Brutal. Yeah, my men are going to start dropping. Oh, those are his noble swords. Okay. I thought those were my men. Okay. So his cavalry charge wasn't that effective. He charged it through his men. So my Royal Peltus are going to, and mixed with them, oh, look at that. Mixed with the Italian swordsmen or Samnite warriors, are going to hold the line quite well, while his horsemen are busy with my missiles. But over here, you're going to see, I'm going to get encircled, and my Royal Peltus will hold out for a long time, and that's really all I need. You can see. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the Royal Peltus, about the Peltus. It was part of a reforms. They're usually associated with the Greek general Iphicrates, the Athenian general Iphicrates, who pioneered it. It was basically switched to more flexible peltas hoplites. They carried javelins, of course, and the pelta shield and the lighter linen armor to make them faster and more flexible, as opposed to the more static hoplites you see from like the Peloponnesian Wars. And they were very effective. Philip and Alexander the Great would also use them to great effect against the Greeks, and then against the yeah, my peltas aren't going to last much longer, I don't think, after they get the attack and the rare penalty. But yeah, so yes, the peltas were in great reform. They helped Athens get back their Second Athenian Empire. Yeah, they would not have this shield. They would have the more longer shields you would see on the lighter peltas in this game. You see, I'm going to, after winning over here, I'm going to feed troops in here, hoping I can win. Hoping I can, if these royal peltas will just hold out just long enough, the Samnite warriors, I might be able to pull it off here. But you can see, here's this cavalry coming in, and it's all over at this point. He's going to charge in. This is going to be brutal from behind. It's only going to kill 2 people on the charge. Then look at my royal pelts. They're just going to fall apart. Look at that. And yeah. Good game to my opponent. He played it really well. See them cheering. Yeah, I don't know. He played it really, really well. Hats off to him. He's just a better player. Played it much better than I did. And that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next battle.